Try this again. Let's see if I don't freeze. I just had a little bit of a issue with freezing. Let's see if we can stop that issue with freezing. Let's see if we can get her on. There we are.
Hey, all right,
I
hold
was having some problems. I was freezing and I had to
on.
restart my app. Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
powers that be don't want me coming on.
Well, it's been a weird couple of days, that's for sure.
You know it. Yeah, I actually had to open up the shop today. I had to go get the keys from his dad and open up and take care of the shop.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, let's see who comes on. All right, everyone. You can do free person question. Just pop it in. Let us know. Otherwise, we are doing $10. Or you can look on Larry's thing at $10. What's blocking love? Oh, $10 message from your person. $20 minis as well as a $40 full. And then make sure you're checking out Larry's and his light language YouTube. I do Reiki. And we both obviously do some readings as well as some other stuff. I do a little bit of mediumship. So reach out or pop one question in the chat if you feel so inclined. If not, we might do a little bit of a collective and check in with what's going on. So how's everyone doing on Monday? I feel like the crazies are out. It's almost like a full moon.
Yeah, tomorrow's a full moon. Not only is it a full moon, it's a full Pisces moon that's also going to have a partial lunar eclipse. So when we talk about energies, the energies are crazy because they started at the 9/9 portal and have pushed all the way to the gateway. We are at the gateway of the eclipse season. So all sorts of shit is going to be coming up. It's going to be putting it all over the place. And so whatever you've been not willing to face the last few decades, guess what? It's coming up to be seen whether you like it or not. So buckle down, brace yourselves, and let's get into the healing. So who's going to be the first one to put a question in? We are live. We're going to take one question per person. We have some time to do some personal reads as well. We can do $10 what's blocking love, $40 for a full, which will be done later, 10 for messages from your DM, and 20 for a mini. So while we're waiting for the first person to jump on in, let's get a collective reading. I want to see what your higher self wants to give us. And we've got two cards that just flew right out of the deck. And a difficult path is being revealed. So for some of you, you might have just started getting onto this path, and this path might be a bit difficult right now. And why is it difficult? Because you're entering the temple of your truth, right? And so Spirit is telling you it's now time to take the mask off, get into your true self, find your true self, and how do you do that? By going within. So that's a message for somebody here today. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's see who's going to be the first contestant on the free question.
Hold on. Lady said stay together. Hold on. Let me see if there's more to this. Oh, well, me and John stay together. Okay. Let's see. Lady. All right, see if there's anything else, but I think that's it. Her and John stay together. Okay. Let's see. That was fast. It says indeed. Let's see. Ooh la la. Let's see. What's your name? I guess the lady out. It says, well, well, me and John. Lala Dido. Interesting.
Nice.
Let's see if I can say that name. All right, so a bunch of other people. So let me know if you're on here and you got that message. Christina, hello. How is everyone? How's everyone's Monday? One little bumblebee. That's good luck. Hello.
Crazy energies today. Who's feeling the crazy energies? Let us know how you're feeling today.
I just love it when people are like, I'm not going to pay you. I'm like, well okay. Let me do some sage because I gotta burn that evil. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
what?
think maybe some Palo Santo. You maybe need to step it up a little, Palo Santo, or maybe some dandelion.
Oh. I was like, okay, crazy McCrazy.
Yeah, this today was
It's like,
all sorts of weird people
I'm like,
coming
I
onto the
don't even
shop.
know. This is why
Everybody's
I
stuff
don't
was
help
broken.
people. This is why I'm like this. I'm over helping people, and then they're like, "Oh, 2 months later, oh well, I don't owe you." Okay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So let's get some sage going.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a little gong. I think I'll get my Tibetan bowl.
All right. So you just did some collectives. Let's see. I was doing some chakra posts. So let's see what
There we go.
the
I'm clearing
chakra
the
will look like.
airwaves. I got
What
my
was that?
bowl. I'm clearing the airwaves with my bowl.
All right. We got our crown chakras opening. So let's see what kind of charms we're gonna get tonight. See what is going on. Full moon. Oh, good God. I'm not sure I want to go out tomorrow. I was
Might as
like,
well just
I'm already getting the crazy text messages. I'm like, I don't even want to respond to. Crazy, my crazies are out. All right. So it's compass. So that means follow your true north. So if any of you have ever had your astrology read, you will have something that's called your north node. That is where you need to follow. It's your authenticity. It's where you are supposed to be and your purpose. So you might want to check into that. We got a horse. So this might be coming in pretty fast. Oh, we got deer. It's my spirit animal. Deer's popping up.
yeah, I had a whole family this morning. I even had the buck, the two babies, the mommy deer. They were all out there just staring at me while I was getting my coffee this morning.
There we
And
go.
I
We got
stared back.
the elephant. Which I keep getting. I just got something today on that too. I'm trying to remember, but it's the ever unfolding rose. So it just knows that everything's unfolding as it should be. And a lot of you, this is snowflakes, so things will be coming in over the wintertime for some of you.
Nice.
So not quite right now, but will be coming in soon.
I'm
And
gonna
then let
look
me.
in my crystal ball. I'm gonna see what I see in here. I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay. I see a lot of things going on. Mostly myself upside down in the crystal ball.
A lot of dumbasses is what I see. All right, light language. Or light, work your light. So let's see what's coming out. Good Lord.
Yeah, well, she's pulling some cards. Visit my site tomorrow on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual. I just recorded a little light language. It's going to be a system upgrade, body upgrade. We're going to take advantage of all the stuff that's coming down with all the portal energies and the gateways, and we're going to get rid of everything that no longer serves a purpose. So if you're game for it, it's gonna be a game changer, and it will be out tomorrow at around 10:10 in the morning on New York time.
All right. Hi, Beck. How are you? All right. So then we got the Age of Light. We've been training for this for lifetimes. This is what's coming out. So some of you don't realize they've been down here many times, many lifetimes training for this. So, and if you had a question, the answer is yes to it. We also got the crumbling. So what are you clinging on to? Because the universe wants to take something away so they can push you through that portal, okay? So if something you're clinging on to, you have to surrender it, okay? Because something better is coming in. Because a lot of you are being called to step up and lead. So the old has to go. And just trust your guidance is divinely guided, as well as whatever me and Larry are guided to tell you. It's from your guides. It's from your higher self, okay? So a lot of you need to figure out your star seeds. What lights you up? What is lighting you up? What's lighting me up is a lot of crazies is what's lighting me up today.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can find there's a deck I haven't used in a while. I'm gonna see if I can find it inside of my stack of decks. As I'm gonna pull out Oracles of Shadow and Light. I haven't used that in a while. Let's see what's going on inside the shadows of the eclipse. Inside of that, it's a fun little
Yeah, and
deck.
we can pull the moon cards. Yeah.
See if I have any left in here. So this one doesn't actually have a book, so it's all intuitive. So,
So,
yep. I could get the book. I just never wanted to bother with it. I just like pictures. So let's see what's going on here. Oracle of Shadows and Light. Tell me what the collective needs to know for this pretty pitch dark night. All
yeah, it got
right.
dark fast.
Yes. So we have the Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? So some of you are going to be getting some guidance. You're going to have to tune into it to find it because it's going to be in the dark. As you can see, she's out there in the sea, and that
Mm.
moonlight is really, really tiny. It's hard for you to see, but you've got to find the image within it. And the other one we're getting is Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you. So get out there in nature, maybe go out and see. I think we had a really big solar flare a couple days ago. It's supposed to be hitting today. Maybe in your zone, you might be able to see a little bit of the aurora borealis tonight. That would be kind of cool. I always want to see it, and it's always cloudy in Philadelphia. It always rains. We're like Southern California. It rains and rains and rains. Wait, it never rains in Southern California, but it rains in Philly. So,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe somebody will catch a picture and send us a picture of it.
Yeah,
So who's
definitely go
got some
outside and
questions?
yeah, grounding. If anyone has a question, you can get one free question. So make sure you're paying attention to these collective messages because whatever Larry and I are pulling, it's for the collective. So whoever's on here. So make sure you're stepping in, you're getting asked and guided directly to step into a leadership role. So whatever you're clinging to is getting pulled away for a reason. All right, I'm going to do some of these moonology cards. So just make sure you're paying attention. Even though sometimes it's great to get individual messages, you can get collective messages because we're all kind of in that collective.
And that whole
Yes.
clinging thing is really important for what Susan is saying, because what is clinging? It's control. You're trying to wrestle control onto the universe when the universe is saying, hey, if I need to take this person or thing or whatever away from you, then it's got to go. You can't hold on to it for dear life. And it also means don't hold on to those traumas for dear life because they're not your friends. You may think they're your friends, but they're not. And so you need
Mm.
to start to just kind of drop free. You know somebody is going to catch you, but they're
Mm.
going to catch you in a much better way than you would expect because of your control issues.
So yeah, again, it's like I just reiterated because I feel like I had to leave the past behind. We hold on to stuff in the old, which is like a blanket to us, a comfort blanket. So they're asking you to really let go of the past, okay? So attune to the divine and attune to the divine because they have something better for you. So if you trusted that, then you would let go of what you're holding on to. If you knew you were getting rid of an old blanket to get like one that's worth $1 million, like you'd let go of it right away. You ever see that kind of picture where like the guy's holding the big teddy bear behind like, and she won't let go of the little one. You
Love
have to
my
really
teddy
let
bear.
go, but you can't see the big one. So you need to really do that and open your heart, open to this because your heart is the portal to everything. So if you're closed off, you might miss these blessings as well as honor your feelings. Whatever's coming up is coming up for a reason to be cleansed, to be released. All right. Let's see what else we got. Cool your emotions. Oh yeah. So this like means a lot of you might be angry, a little fiery right now. Kind of like I was when someone was like, I'm not going to pay you. I was like,
All right, fire signs, check in now. It's time to check in.
I felt the fire coming from my head. Like, I just
I
like,
still
I put
see
the
the
phone
smoke.
down and I was like, I'm going to walk away. She's going to figure this out because I
I
won't
still
say what
see
I
the
really want
smoke
to
coming
say.
out of your ears.
I was like, okay, be careful who you mess with, people. New moon and shine. So shine, shine, shine. Okay. So it's about really shining and really finding your authentic self and really figuring that out. Okay. So release the old so the new can come in. Make sure you're opening your heart up to what's coming in and not to be scared that everything's coming in for you. Okay. Everything is always working out in your favor. If you knew that, you would trust the universe a little bit more and stop letting go. Other than what Larry said, we try and control things and then we're our own worst enemy where we push our good blessings away because we're trying to control and stay onto like negative timelines, negative relationships, negative jobs, all that kind of stuff, because we're so petrified of what we don't know. So just you
Yeah,
have
and
to
why do we
trust.
do it? You know why we do it? It's because it's comfortable. We're
Yeah.
so inundated in our trauma every day of every moment since the moment we're born.
Yeah.
We're in this place in this energy, and we don't know any better. So, it's like that person that's been in the dark their entire life, and all of a sudden a little bit of light comes in. Oh my God, it's bright. It hurts, right? Because they don't realize all the beauty that they're going to see once the light comes on. They're
Yeah.
afraid and they run back into the dark. It's because you
Mm-hmm.
don't know any better, and you have to kind of allow yourself to experience something new. And as you
Mm-hmm.
do, and as you allow, things come in. So I got a few.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to pull a few from the Energy Oracle cards. I feel called to that deck. I bought that a little while ago. I haven't used it that much.
Yeah, Vic, it's the fear of the unknown. It is, and it is the trust fall, and that's what this. We can't always know. Oh, the Lelio, what are you saying? I'm having an issue with my best friend moving in 4 weeks. He has been an ass. I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh. I'm having an issue with my best friend. Oh, sorry that he's being an ass. Sorry that I'm laughing, but sometimes I'd rather laugh than cry.
Yes, that's all right.
I can pull something about the moving.
I'll let you pull that. I'm just going to pull while you're pulling that. I'm going to just pull. I pulled out 3 energy cards that needed to come out today, and
Yeah,
so we
do that.
have
I do that. I mean, yeah, I can.
the Angel of Balance. So there's some people that need a little bit of balance in their life right now, and the Angel of Balance is coming out. We have fifth chakra, eh, Archangel Gabriel, right? Fifth chakra. If we look at it,
Mm,
that's the throat, if I'm not mistaken. That is
yeah.
our a lot of problems with communication right now, and
Mm,
man holding a coin. And when we see the man holding a coin, that either means that the man's getting some coin, or woman, right? It means that some
mm.
coins are starting to come in, or you're holding too tight on the need to have that coin, in which case you're blocking it. So get into the place of knowing that the man is going to hold a coin, balance your throat chakra a little bit, communicate your needs clearly, and things will come in. All
Absolutely.
right. So let's
And the
hear
lady,
what we got
I mean, I'm
about.
going to do this intuitively because you're having an issue with a best friend that's moving in 4 weeks. First of all, that's stress. And the fact that they're being kind of irate or an ass, it just means they're projecting and they're probably just stressed out. So I'd give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt and just have some compassion for them. They're clearly going through some stuff. But I can pull a card and see what else is kind of going on. Actually, I'm getting called to. There's 277 on here, so it says to look up the angel number. Let's see. Be your guidance. Okay. 277. The universe is with you. Rise up and honor your inner force. So just trust yourself right now. And everything's happened for a reason. Okay. So someone might be a little bit of frustration right now, and that's all. But if they're a good friend, you have to kind of be there for them. We all go through
Yeah,
our moments in time.
yeah, and if they're cranky, they're probably cranky because they're sad that, depending upon how far they're moving away, they're sad because they're
Yeah.
not going to be in your energy at this point, and they're a little bit upset because, now that best friend is no longer right there, right where they want them to be, and distance does cause that.
All right, so then let's see. Well, I think I got some questions. So just clean up these cards that are all over the place. What do we got? Vic, thanks for the likes. Thank you. Santa Rose, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for interacting. The hearts. Okay. Celia, if I tell Steven I found out I'm pregnant, will he want to be with me? Oh, goodness. Oof.
Yikes. I would hope it's a yes. It should be a big yes.
Well, exactly, but okay. All right. Well, congratulations, first of all. All right, how will Steven react? It says use your intuition, but I think he's gonna be absolutely okay with everything. Okay, so trust your intuition, but it would be a happy moment, I would think.
That's what I would think as well.
And it should be. A baby is a blessing, you know, and sometimes it's for people to, even if he's not ready, to get his shit together and be ready.
Yes, it's
No,
sometimes
everyone's ever fully
it's
ready for babies.
it's sometimes a call to arms, and you know what? Their babies are like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you get until you get it, and you get what you get, and you can't get upset because they all come with their own personalities, not the personality that you asked for. It's the personality they decided to have, and so just enjoy it and discover their personality as they discover it.
And everything happens for a reason, so it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's probably a star seed that's coming in. So, they like to get people moving. So it's all good. I don't want to be the reason he stays. I get it. You don't want to be the reason he stays, but things happen, and you can't make the decision for him. If he stays, he stays. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That's on him if he doesn't step up. It's a baby.
Yep, you can't change anybody but yourself. So, you just be your true self and say exactly what you need to say. And at the end of the day, it's up to him to decide A or B or C, even
Yeah.
whatever
And I hope
whatever that is. And the cards seem to be positive that he will react positively to this blessing, and you go from there. Right? You can't fix anybody else but yourself, so just focus on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Venue says, does Edward have feelings for me? All right. Venue, does Edward have feelings for me?
Right, let's find out.
Yes, totally. Totally.
You're getting some positive cards in love today. I like that.
All right, so let's see. Well, I want to get her some guidance. Let me get some. Where are my? There we are. Angel messages, guidance for what's going on. Like my unicorns. Okay. All right. I spoke to him after 5 years. Oh, cool. Celia. All right, Celia. Ooh, the cards wanted to. Okay. All right, Celia, I just want to get you some stuff for you, guidance. So the unicorns came out that you are gifted. It's going to be your child that's really going to be gifted. Just make sure you wish upon a star. It's going to come true, okay? So hold on to that. So whatever wish it is you wanted, it's going to come true.
And I pulled her 2 cards as well. This is from her future higher self. And future higher self is saying, life isn't a sprint. It's a long race, and you're in it. You're not in it just to win. So, just make sure you're not worried about winning this one small little, skirmish or whatever, little road bump in the road. And spiritual, your higher self is telling you as well, everything is unfolding as it should. See that beautiful lotus there? That means things are unfolding the way they're supposed to. Don't fret on this. You're in a good place. You're being supported.
All right. Do you have any questions on that side? I was going to do a collective.
I do not.
Okay, Sacred Forest. Let's pull Sacred Forest, and then I think we need some guidance. What's going on? All right. All right, what do we need to know from the Sacred Forest? What's going on with these energies? Ooh la la. I'm feeling it. All right. There's a lot coming out. All right. Joy, saying hummingbird. Stay in your joy. All right, so a lot's going on to try and throw you out of your joy right now. So, yay, fun energies. Spirit of the Hummingbird says, replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following what dictates your soul. Life is change. This life is change. So be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. So again, the universe is saying they're going to deliver what you need. So you need to stay in that joy. And what happens is we get so frustrated and scared, that we freak out and we stress out. Stress and worry is just wasted, basically. So just try and stay in that joy. The universe is trying to deliver everything for you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And so we'll get some messages here, some love notes from the universe. I wanted to see what everybody needs for this right now. Right. And so there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave approval. Right. And so the universe is saying the only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided that love can grow. The universe. Prepare to be astounded. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone, always, forever, and prepare to be astounded. The universe. Oh, P.S. Oh man, will you ever become a big time manifester? So it's the universe telling you your manifestations are becoming true. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. If I could make two wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish you could somehow know your unimaginable importance just as you now are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. So there's some words of encouragement for you from the universe. Things are moving the way they're supposed to. Don't fall down now. You're at the edge of the precipice of your largest manifestation.
That's kind of cool. Yikes, that's a pretty good message. You're welcome.
Yep.
You're welcome. Alrighty. I think my lights are starting to go. I gotta charge them again. I need to order that new ring light. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, those ring lights are good that you just plug in and you don't worry about the charging.
Yeah. Yeah, all good. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Are these collectives? I mean, respond. Let us know how the collective's resonating with you. Give us some feedback. Larry and I want to know what's going on. It's Monday. We'll be back on later this week, but we want to come on and do the collective and help out. Makes more sense that there's a full moon tomorrow. That's kind of why I'm feeling this. But
we'll do something to calm the full moon energies and the eclipse energies before we get off tonight. I'll do a light language for it. So I asked the universe. I said, okay, so what's blocking everybody in love? Because we always get these love questions. Is so and so, care about me? Is so and so going to, text me? Am I being missed? Right? And so why are we being blocked? What is causing it? Right? So number one reason fell right to the floor. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised to what you find. Number two, love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. And this is a big one. So when you're in that, like, love sucks, this is awful, I'm never going to find my love, that means it's time for you to go within and find the love for yourself, because until you have the love for yourself, what's going to manifest is not going to be love. It's going to be grief. Right? Untrue stories. You can tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good things that can happen. Again, back to self-love.
Interesting. Oh, wow.
You're not throwing up over there, are you? Age issues. You feel too old or too young to date, or have issues with your partner's age. So that age also can be a problem. That has stopped me at some points in my time. And criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities, right? If you're trying to make somebody into what they're not, well, guess what? They're not what you want, so stop doing it. And either accept them as they are or move on. Those are cold, hard realities of what's blocking you. I've got a huge deck. The universe chooses to put out a couple out of that deck. So those are the big ones that seem to be coming out into the collective today. So let's go to some positive messages. And who would like a card or two? It would be great to answer a question or two. Otherwise, I'm going to pick a subject. And you might not like my subject of my collective, or you might. Let me see what I'm getting called to. Pick some cards while I figure
Now,
out what
while
I'm
you
getting
do that,
called to.
I got called to this hummingbird because we tried to move it and it's popping out again. So this hummingbird keeps coming out. It says vitality and joy. So it's basically telling you, hummingbird rays reach out, warming everything in his path. He is your playful messenger of light and joy, and he thrives in the environment of beauty. As a healer, he draws energy from the nectars of life to create his own healing elixirs. With his ability to fly backwards, he taps to many happy memories from the past, which gives him renewed energy. So that might be you. You might need to tap into some happy memories of the past if you can't think of them right now. As the sun itself, the hummingbird brings enlightenment to all his presence. Enjoying and celebrate the fruits of the labor. Your future is bright and filled with beautiful possibilities. So that's a really amazing message that keeps wanting to pop out.
That is a nice message.
Um, all right, give me a. Are you pulling something? All right, let me go charge this stupid thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull some decks out of the Kuan Yin Oracle, and this one usually has some nice guidance. It's from the feminine,
Is
divine
that?
feminine energies. So let's see what guidance they want to do. These cards stick a little bit, so I want to just move them around a little bit. These are another deck that I bought because I just like the card itself, and then I haven't really pulled it too much out. So let's see. Come on, Spirit, give me one or two cards, not a chunk of cards, please.
It
What
don't
does the
work.
collective need to know? Okay, that's one. Let's see if I can get one more. The collective, there we go. Three. Or four. I'll stick with that. Okay, so the first card to come out, the Book of Changes, right? It's a beautiful card. This is what the card looks like on the outside. And just like the beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction, even if you not fully understand what is happening in your life right now. Allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. And I think we've heard this message all day today. Allow things to flow, stop controlling it, and it's going to be a beautiful plan. Weave the future golden. Something as good is coming your way. Kuan Yin now assists you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw you to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, synchronicities that are waiting for you, and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. So this is that card right here. And so if you look at it, we're getting more confirmations because remember we just said that something was manifesting and weaving that future golden as you're manifesting. So then we have the blessings of the Moon Maiden. The Moon Maiden with her lucky hair being auspicious or brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you have thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude right now. Again, open your heart. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved maiden of the moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life. And again, we have a full moon coming. So this is a big message from the universe. Again, more confirmation that your manifestations are coming. Just allow them to flow. And then there's the gates of heaven. And this is the last card that came out. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and they believe that they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. And so Spirit is telling you that, look, it's all coming. It's coming in divine timing, the timing that we hate because we have to wait till the flow that happens and stop trying to control the flow of the water. And as that flow of water comes in, the gates of heaven are going to open and you're going to get what you've been trying to manifest.
You know,
So
that's amazing.
I'm seeing huge amount of confirmations that the universe is really trying to gift you with what you want. Stop getting in the way. Get out of your own way. Stop tripping on your own feet. Stop second guessing things and allow things to happen without judging them, without trying to control them, without trying to put a label on it. Just allow and see what appears. So hopefully that message resonates. Anybody, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Let's get some questions. We've been doing a lot of collective polls here. I think it's time for a question or two. So
Mm-hmm.
who wants to open up? Thank you, Natalie. Do you have a question you would like us to answer? We're in that question answering mode right now. Universe has been
Mm-hmm.
telling us that some big things, and why Natalie sends a
Mm-hmm.
nice heart me, and I had a little thing up there that said join my team. I always love when that
Oh, I love
happens.
that. All
So
right, let's see what we got going on with the collective. Let's see. All right, so we're doing this Intuit Oracle, so it's kind of like a tarot. Page of Coins, laying the foundation, setting goals, grounded. All right, so again, study of magic, good news, faithful. So they're really asking you that you're laying these foundations and to trust, okay? That magic can happen and that your hard work, just so to be faithful. Vernal equinox, dark to light timing. In a few days, okay, you're going to start to see this fresh start. Even though we're going into the fall, it's going to be the spring kind of new beginning of a new start. Knight of Swords, out of the depths, missed opportunities. You're thinking things are out of control, but it's not. You have to just trust. Okay, everything is within control, and not your control, but the universe's control. So
we
get
got a
out of these.
question. Go
Did
ahead,
you?
and then and we have a
Yeah, stay
question.
out of your negative thoughts, okay? Because that's what's gonna. If you stay in those negative thoughts, that's what's gonna bring in. You need to stay in this positive so that you can bring in the positivity. Okay.
All right, and so Natalie said, "Did G feel a spiritual connection with me, or was it only me?" So let's ask the universe, did G feel that spiritual connection as well as Natalie? And we're also gonna pull some energy cards on that because I just don't like yes or
Mhm.
no's. I like energies. So universe, what do you got? Universe is saying nah, but I want to see what those energies are because you seem to be the one that's more receptive to those energies. So let's Natalie and G, what are those energies going on right now? And then we're going to ask a situation card or two. All right. So I've got four cards that came out. And what I'm seeing is, first off, I'm seeing fearless love, right? So there is some sort of connection here because fearless love came out. But somebody's got responsibilities in the past that are holding them back. Not sure if that makes any sense to you, Natalie. Let me know. And there might be a coming of a time apart. So I want to dig more into this,
Mhm.
see what messages and the situation love oracle is going to say with this. Okay, Natalie's saying it makes sense. So let's see what's going on. And then I'm going to pull a message card or two from him. He lives in a different place. Okay, so Spirit, what is the message between Natalie and G? What's going on? And I'm going to get a message from his higher self. All right. So I've got a few things going on here. So Natalie, I've got karmic relationship. That's resentments, triggers, perceptions, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. And I also got evolving growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So it seems like whatever this came in for, this was for you to heal your inner child. This is why this came into your space right now. And let me know if this resonates. Inner child is abandonment, rejection wounds. Those are the ones that they're really deep because we get them as a child, and we don't understand that. You know, when parents have to go and do things, or anybody else, and they leave us. And why are they leaving us? They're going to work. Why did they reject us? Because I wanted this and they didn't do that, and so it becomes a lot of a stress point. So I'm going to get you a message from your higher self, some guidance, because I think you're going to need some guidance in this. He left you. Okay, yeah. And so again, that's the cards seem to be reflecting that, and that's something that's meant to trigger you into healing. Your in this life, I left him in a different one. Okay. So you're meant to heal that. And so a lot of times these come back to us lifetime after lifetime until we heal them because you each have a trauma. And that trauma is that abandonment and rejection. You keep on doing it to yourselves over and over again, hurting yourselves unconsciously because you have a subconscious soul contract. And how do you fix that? How do you get to the point where it stops happening? and that's going within and healing, right? And so your spirit, your higher self, your future higher self, the one that solved this, right? So we've all solved this. We solved everything because everything's happening at once. We're just living in our perception of what's happening at this now moment. And you've come back to the start to see what you missed before, right? So your higher self is saying, hey, it's okay, Natalie. I understand what you mean. Um, so your higher self is saying you've come back to where you started, right? And this is where it is. Like you said, you left him, he left you, in each lifetime, each past life, you guys are going through a circle of hurting each other, leaving each other. You probably feel pains when he's around. And why do you feel those pains? It's because you guys have past life trauma, and subconsciously you're attacking each other. And it's not going to stop until you choose or he chooses to heal that timeline. And you have to get to the core timeline. How do you do that? It's through inner child healing, through connecting to yourself, to connecting to that timeline and setting the intention to heal it. Don't change it. It happened. It's going to happen. It's always going to happen. You try to change it, you're going to create knots in timelines, create branches that you want to deal with. You're better off just healing that decision and knowing, okay, you hurt him, but now you know better and you're not going to hurt him again. You can make a better choice. And as you heal that, he heals, you heal. And then there's a potential for the two of you to make it to the next level. And I can pull a card on that. And it says, don't take an action when there's feelings of resistance, right? And so what does that mean? It means that right now, like I said, you guys are probably going back and forth with millions of lifetimes of trauma where you two are replaying the same thing, each one doing the same hurting over and over again to try to hurt the other person, but yet you haven't solved the problem. And it's now time to stop that resistance and start into the healing. Go to my spiritual channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, Inner Child Healing, Past Life Regressions with QHHT, all sorts of different modalities that are available. Reiki can help you as well to start to heal it, but you have to start with an intention to wanting to heal that past life. As you set that intention, the modality will find its way to you, the one that makes the most sense, and hopefully that makes sense. If you are looking for personal healing, I do that. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Susan, whoever you feel more energetically attached to, where you feel comfortable, or you can go to somebody else that's out there that you feel that you resonate with. But this is a past life thing, and it's going to keep on happening over and over again. And I'm just going to ask a timing question here on this because I feel that you seem to be ready and you seem to be open to understanding what it is that's going on. So, Spirit, how long could it take her to heal this? And Spirit says if you choose, it's a few weeks later, right? So, this is not a hard thing, right? And so, in everything you described, really is, kind of what we were talking about. It's within your grasp to do it because all you have to do is make a choice, right? It's you choose every day what to do with yourself, and you can choose to stay in the hamster wheel of karma, or you can choose to heal. If you do choose to heal, please reach out to either myself or Susan, or anybody else that you resonate with that can do the healing. I can do it. I can help you start that process, but the process is going to take time, and it's going to be a matter of we start with intention. I choose to heal. You just say that to yourself. Go look in the mirror. I choose to heal, and then say that out loud. I choose to heal my trauma with this person. Send that name out, and each time you say it, you send out a reverberation to the universe to start that process. And then the modality to allow you to get there is going to present itself in whichever way is best for you. So I hope that's helped you, Natalie. I appreciate she sent some heart puffs and an ice cream cone. I love ice cream. And so I believe this is one of the things. And so I'm going to, because you've been so nice with all those things, I'm going to start this process. If you're open for it, I'm going to give you a little bit of a light language that's going to help you to open up to this trauma to understand the root cause. It may be very emotional for you, so I just need you to say yes, you're okay with it. And if you are, I'm going to just give you a little bit of light language. I'll give you a few seconds there to respond. And the light language is only going to be a short burst. It's kind of a sample of what light language can do. And so she says yes. So I'm going to set that intention. This will work for anybody who is listening. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't just have to be for Natalie because light language is
Mm-hmm.
multidimensional, and it will bring in the codes that are required for anybody who accepts it. You can choose not to accept it too. You just say, I don't want it, and the codes go away. They're not for you. It'll bypass you, your higher self, and everybody will just say no, and they'll bat them away. Because light
Mm-hmm.
language is something that has to be accepted. So, Natalie, I want you to set the intention that it's time for you to heal the trauma, the original trauma between you and I believe you said G. That trauma needs to be healed at its core.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to change it. You want to heal it. You want to heal all aspects of it. And you want to send that healing energy over to that timeline to collapse it and be aware of it. So, with that, ask your higher self from outside of polarity to come in with you to help guide you into that timeline. And for anybody else, please do set the same intention for your highest and best good with no harm to anybody, right? Always no harm to anybody, always your highest and best good, and always with the frequency of love. And so with that, all right, so that was a new language coming in. I get a few of them every once in a while when some codes just need to come in. Let me know how
Mm-hmm.
that felt within you. Those were some deep codes, and hopefully they resonated. Just let us know in the comments. And for anybody else who received any of those codes, let us know how you made out as well. She feels lighter. Good. I'm glad. Like I said, that's just a small burst. You may get some images, some dreams, some memories may pop up. But if you want something a lot deeper, do reach out. I do personal healings, and these take time. It's not all. Ooh, I just felt a release there.
Mm-hmm.
Not all at once, but it hopefully will get you into that place. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Natalie, for trusting me with this. All
And let
right.
anyone know if they've never heard of light language or you're on here. Just make sure you ask any questions. But it'll help with your clearing whether you accept it or not. Serious star blessing. So I want to pull another one for collective gateway to light activation. A lot of you are being activated into your soul purpose. Serious star blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So they're really asking you to push through whatever it is you're going through. It is the brightest star in the sky. It was the utmost importance of the ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current New Year was celebrating the coming of that. The goddess of Queen Sirius during the last couple weeks of December can be found in the high sky between the midnight sky. So the Sirius star system is the home race of the humanoid beings who most likely live in a dimension higher than our own. It is believed that these beings are contracted through spiritual practice. Tuning into them can enable us to receive high frequency downloads. So the card draws a bright light to the Sirius and the support of the Sirian beings into our world. When it comes to us, it helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty. So I know everyone's going through a lot, whether it's relationships, work, the current circumstances politically, people are worried. Just know that even though it feels like we're in darkness or uncertainty, to trust that the light is always here and to continue on. If you feel strongly connected to Sirius, and its star beings, it's likely that you are connected to them on a spiritual level. And if you take time to locate them, you might even have a sense of coming home. Okay, so just trust that everything's happening as it should. These are blessings that are coming. We are in amazing times when we're going through these changes to move into the more age of Aquarius. So just trust that, even though we have to watch the darkness kind of exit, it can be hard to think that there is positive stuff coming after this. Does anyone else have a question or any collectives or any of these messages hitting home? How does anyone feel after, Larry's light language? Please give us feedback and let us know.
Yep, and please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you do find a lot of this stuff helpful, feel free to donate. The links are in both of our profiles, so how to donate to either one of us Like I said, this is what we do for a living, and so
Mm-hmm.
this is any little bit, even if it's a penny, helps us at any means. And
Mm-hmm.
like I say, most people that come here are called to come here. They're called for a specific purpose. Natalie was called for that specific purpose tonight because she was ready to
Mm-hmm.
heal. She had it in her mind. She's ready to move this forward, and so we try to facilitate that. So with that, do we have any questions, or am I going to pull a love oracle card of some type? I'm just not sure which one. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know
Love
which one I'm
always
pulling.
comes through.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's the frequency of love. It's where we all come from. We're all creator beings. We're living this illusion, this darkness, feeling that we're separated from love, but that is the frequency at our core. We just have to go back
Mm-hmm.
and find it. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what the love oracle cards want to tell us today. I want to see if it
Mm-hmm.
mirrors what I got this morning. So, for those of you who are not familiar, Susan and I both are very, shall we say, prevalent on social media. Susan does Instagram, she does TikTok, and soon to be on YouTube as well. She does a lot of collective readings, and she's on a couple times a week. So just make sure you're liking and following her on those platforms, and I do daily energy reads and love and separation reads, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. YouTube's usually my prevalent one for healing anyway. And so the energy we got today is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires.
Yeah.
All right.
Blessings.
And so there's the picture that comes with that. And you can see she's kissing the heart of the tree, knowing
Mm-hmm.
that that heart, that blessing is coming in.
Yeah, but trusting that it's coming in. Absolutely.
And beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So Spirit's telling you, yes, you may see things in other people that you admire and you have that same quality, but think about what you don't admire, and that's what's evading you because you're
Mm-hmm.
not looking inwards. I know always Susan says this, always look within yourself whenever you
Mm-hmm.
see a trigger. And why do you get that trigger? Is because it's something inside yourself you're not willing to face. So, listen to our angelic spiritual Susan. She knows it right here. She's telling you it's time for healing. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's a great message. All
So
right.
who's
Thank you for the hearts, the glitter badges. Love it. All right. So yeah, let us know if there's any other questions. See what time it
uh,
is. We
I
can
see
wrap it up.
Carol D sitting out there, but she hasn't asked the question. She's sitting and watching, so she's either left this on her computer and walked away and watching soap operas, or she's
No,
got a
the Eagles are
questions.
on. The Eagles are on. Although I don't
The
really watch
Eagles.
TV. All right, so just know whatever's being cleared is getting cleared away. So the karmic stuff, just know whatever's in the matrix, the karmic stuff has to be released. So we have karma from past lives as well as this lifetime. So this is what's happening right now. So if anything's being pulled away, it's more of that karmic release so that the better can come in. You guys are more tuning to this angelic frequency. So just know the angels are here to protect you if you believe in the angels, as well as the Akashic clearing of old stories, releasing past. Again, this is reiterating. I think we got the blessings a couple times. So you'll see, like me and Larry, they match up the energies. So you'll hear the blessings and then it's releasing that past, releasing the past. So some of you guys have to release the past for the new to come in. So just pay attention. They are the energies. They don't lie. And that's why when we both pull cards, they're usually pretty similar.
Yep. Usually pretty spot on. And the reason
Mm-hmm.
is exactly we're reading the energies of the right now, the here and now. And so let's do a fun one. So
Yeah.
if anybody's still out there lurking, we're going to do a wishful clock. And the wishful clock sometimes isn't that wishful because it gives us answers that we don't want. But
Oh, okay.
we're going to put in our mind a
Mm-hmm.
question, And the wishful clock is going to answer that question. You don't need to tell us that question at all. You just need
Mm-hmm.
to think of a situation that you want to know timing on. So for those lurking or those watching in the replay, Spirit, what is the timing of the situation for people who are watching? And Spirit saying, it has already happened when you were unaware. So whatever you were wanting to happen has actually already happened. You just weren't aware it happened. So I'm not sure what that was, but somebody slipped one in you and you didn't even realize it.
That's a good thing. Just have to attune to that timeline then.
Yep.
That's not a bad one to have. So trusting that you're already living that in a different timeline, so you just have to tune into that.
Yep. Just get to the frequency where that is what is happening, and it's already
Mm-hmm.
there.
Absolutely.
That's what they call
What?
timeline jumping. And what is that timeline jumping? You're just changing your
Oh.
frequency enough to the frequency of that one timeline that has the thing that you're trying to manifest. It's already been manifested because it all happened in the now moment. It's just a matter of you're just not in the frequency in the healing process of where that can manifest itself. And so you just kind of got to move yourself over to your own self, into your own timeline that it has manifested.
Mm-hmm. Well, the timeline's already there. It's just a matter of attuning to them. That's what. But don't let them make it seem like it's simple to timeline jump. It takes some effort, and it's some letting go and purging in between.
Hmm. If it was all, if it was
It can
simple,
feel
we'd
like
all be
it
there.
can feel like an ego death. It can feel like a death of it because you're changing. So you have to trust what you're feeling. It's not for the faint of heart.
It's not, and the thing is that everybody thinks that they had a single ego death, and really it's not an ego death. You're really just you're having a tower moment. The dark night of the soul times. Whatever power it is, because it doesn't just happen once. It happens over and
Mm.
over again. Every time you get to a point where it's a huge energetic release, the way it happens is through what you would perceive as
Yeah.
the dark night of the soul. It's just you realigning to energies that you normally couldn't handle before. So your body's got to release everything dense. And as it does, it's usually in this big nasty purge, and it's
Mhm.
messy and it's ugly. And you know what? You just gotta live with it, forgive yourself for it, and allow it to happen and allow it to purge. And once it's done, you'll feel 1,000% lighter. And then get ready to do it again, because your next level you're gonna go through the same basic process, and just rinse, repeat. So get used to it, start to enjoy the process, and uh, go
Mhm.
with the flow.
All right, let me see what we have from the fairies.
Ooh, the fairies coming out today.
Mm. And the teenagers. Oh, all right. Some of you might be in denial of an unhealthy habit. Perhaps it might feel guilty. Fairy has the power to overcome temptation. So some of you might be tempted right now. So whether it's alcohol, something you're not supposed to be doing, just be careful.
Krispy
Whatever.
Kreme
Hopefully,
donuts, the greatest temptation ever invented to mankind and
I have
womankind.
not had a donut in a long time.
Oh,
That's
the Krispy
definitely.
Kremes are real donuts. Those are not for the people that want to go to Dunkin'.
I'm
That's not a real
sure.
donut.
I don't even buy them. So no, there's magical gateway. So it takes courage to walk through this portal of the unknown. So, but that is where your greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward and not look back. So see how she's walking through that lighted door. That's where we're supposed to be, and to trust. Okay. Some of you wait for the winter. During the cold months of the winter is where you will manifest it. So whatever wishes and whatever you're trying to manifest right now, it might take a little while. So just know, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all, the universe is going to bring them in. So as we said, make that wish. As it is, manifestations do take time for the universe to come in. But some of you have some bad habits you guys are trying to kick. So make sure you're paying attention to what's tempting you right now. Let's see. Does anyone have any questions?
I haven't seen any pop up today on this side that much. I think, like I say, for me, usually what happens is I'll get one or two that really needs a. I'll usually get one or two that needs a real big healing, and they'll come in and ask that one question. So I think we need a healing for sleeping in the basement.
You see that? She's like, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, there's one right downstairs. you
It's
you gotta put
already.
you gotta put the fire pole there. You know the bat pole, so you
Is that
just
you
slide
on here?
straight down.
She's listening now. She's on.
Of course, she's laughing. Now, I bet you if you put a fireman's pole down there and you just slid down to the basement like Batman and Robin or Batgirl,
Uh,
boom, they'd be down there in an instant.
I guess they're afraid to be down there by themselves. I don't know.
I'm not.
You want to go down there then?
No.
And let's ask the universe: is anyone gonna make it down to the basement for
I'm
a
gonna
full
just start
night?
renting it out. I need the money anyway. We're just gonna start
That's
renting it
it.
out. Eeny, meeny, miny,
Universe first says, "Good luck." Yes, and a false. So the universe is like, good luck with that one.
right? Teenagers.
I
Oh
bet you.
boy.
I bet you if there was. I bet you if there was a bottle of vodka down there or a fireball, somebody would be down there in an instant.
They're a little young for that.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any questions? Otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up since the teenager needs to get her beauty sleep for the morning. Let's see.
All right, everybody's last chance. If you're lurking and you want a question, you better start asking it now, or else we're gonna close out shop, and you'll have to wait to see what the next day we're gonna be going live, because I'm not sure if we're gonna do Wednesday night or another night sometime this week. We're still yet to be decided on that, depending upon schedules.
Yeah, if I don't have to do the cheer, we can do it. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can do that with trying to get all that stuff in. It's been definitely interesting since school's gone back. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna do one message from these divine abundance, and then let's wrap it up. Let's see. I think we only have one person on here. All right, so we have message wise.
Ooh, somebody's releasing. I'm yawning like crazy.
Yeah, so invite help. It's asking you to invite help. So, wow. All right. Make sure you're okay with asking for help. Okay, it's okay to be going through some stuff, as well as trust. A lot of you might have some griefs that you're going through, to purge it, let it go. Because it's like letting go of the old is what I'm saying. Because now it's saying like the awakening. So you're kind of purging your old self for the new self to be. So just trust on top. Trust that everything's happening as it should be. Not worrying about it. But it is asking you, intention without surrender can be fast path to delusion. So just make sure you have your intentions moving into this path, as well as surrender is huge. We have to surrender and let go and let God, and know that everything's happening for us and not to us. Okay, so that's the big thing about it. It's that trust fall of knowing that the universe wants to deliver you what it's meant for you. So do you trust that or not?
And then I picked out three cards of love from the love fairies to see what they're telling the collective to do. And the first one that the collective is saying is freedom, right? Free yourself, get yourself free. Love language is quality time, right? So spend some quality time with whom? Yourself, self-love. So the collective right now is being called to kind of retreat a little bit into your own little bubble. Allow yourself the freedom to get to know your own self, and start affirming about knowing your own self. And the more you do, the more you're going to become magnetic in the next few weeks.
Definitely. All right. Does anyone have any other questions? I think we're wrapping it up. I don't know whether anyone's. Thank you, Ariana, for liking the live. Hopefully it resonates with you.
And please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you do want your own personal readings, please reach out. The sale price that we have on here is going to last till the end of September. However, prices are going up. I know Susan's personal Reiki prices have gone up. They're $50 now for a session, either through Zoom or through the phone or through personal sessions if you're in the area. And so make sure you reach out to either one of us if you're looking for a read. If you just want to donate because you love our collective stuff, well, you're free to do that as well. We do take donations. The donation links are in our profiles, and we'd be very appreciative of that as well. And with that, we'd like to say thank you. We appreciate you taking the time to watch, to participate, to be part of our fun little family. And we'll see you the next time we go live. So make sure you have your notifications on, because we just wake up one morning and say, hey, it's time to go live, and we go live. And so you don't want to miss out on all the fun and excitement.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Cheers. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.